Hey Nerdites, we're back at Metrocon. I have a very special guest, a friend of mine I've known for a few years, Rachel. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good.
I love your outfit.
Thank you.
So let's tell everybody, what is your outfit?
Okay, so I am an original character. My name is Tinkerpan. It's basically in an alternate universe where there's war going on in the Fey realms. If Tinkerbell and Peter Pan got together and had a child, then this would be it. And
You got fans out there.
Yes, thank you. I battle characters. I battle different people. That's why I have my big hammer.
That's a hammer I don't want to get hit with.
I fight different characters for the Fey realm, and I'm also part of a company called Frederick's Forge, and they make all these things.
That is very awesome. They made this one too?
They made that one too, yes. That's my wooden sword.
Awesome sword.
My trusty wooden sword. Now, Faye can't use iron. That's why I don't have an iron sword, because I would die. So.
So are you enjoying Metrocon?
I am. Metrocon's always been a good show. I've been doing the show for about 8 years.
I was going to say, I know it's not your first year.
Yeah.
I've seen you here a few times.
8 years.
So I know the first time we met was Ren Fair.
Yes.
You were doing a little monster museum.
Yes, I was.
You were Peacock.
I was.
So every time I see you, I'm like, Peacock! I think
Yes.
it took like a few years before I finally found out your name through another friend.
Yes.
It's like, oh, her name's Rachel. I'm like, no, it's Peacock.
No, it's Peacock.
It's Peacock. That's all I know her by.
That day I was supposed to be the troll for the Monster Museum, but unfortunately somebody had filled in or came into work that day and they were the trolls, so he was like, well, come up with something. So I just came up with a bird character. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll be a peacock. I have peacock feathers, it'll work.
So what's your favorite thing about Metrocon?
Honestly and truly, the con family.
Yes,
because
that's what a lot of people have been saying.
You get to see people that you haven't seen in a long time. Like, I've seen at least 2 people from high school.
Wow.
It's been about 10 years and I've not gotten to see them. And they just show up and I'm like, wow, blast from the past. Like, I had a conversation with somebody for like 2 hours yesterday from high school. And it was really neat to be able to experience that family, you know, friendship kind of thing. And you can only really experience that at a convention.
Yeah.
So
you've been coming for a while, so you've seen it growing and growing
Absolutely.
each year.
Yeah.
Have you been happy how it's been turning out every year?
Honestly and truly, it has gotten a lot better. I mean, it used to be not as big numbers, but it's kind of hit or miss every year, honestly.
Yeah.
You have either really good attendance or you have, you know, people that, you know, can't afford it to come or whatever, but it kind of depends on what's going on in the world, honestly.
I know it's changed attendance-wise since they moved like Artist Alley inside.
Yes.
The convention center's got a little strict. You have to actually have a pass to get into all the entrances minus where the ticket booth is.
Right.
So I know that does play a little factor in it.
I remember back in the day when you could go into the main lobby, which was really kind of cool because you got to experience the con, but you got pictures of yourself when you made yourself in all these costumes and things, and you're able to like actually, you know, experience the con without having to shell out the money for it.
And Artist Alley used to be outside upstairs, so you still could walk through that and everything.
Exactly. I wish kind of they would have brought that back personally, because it gives you an experience as maybe a kid wants to come here and they can't afford it. You know, so it gives you that experience of a convention without having to shell out the money just to walk through, you know, things. But I understand from a business point of view why.
We interviewed Alex a couple months ago, and I actually asked him, why is Artist Alley inside versus where it used to be?
Right.
He said business was that, and also security, because they had to keep packing everything up, taking it home or back to the hotel, because they can't leave it, because all the vendors, when we're closed, they're able to leave their stuff in here.
Right.
Artist Alley couldn't.
And coming from a person who has a very large setup, and tear down, it would be really, really nice to not have to do that.
So from that viewpoint, after he explained it, I'm like, I totally understand and I support that decision 100%. I thought maybe they were just trying to be more strict and limit stuff, but after that, I'm like, okay, I understand, and
that makes sense.
Cool. So how many different cosplays do you do?
Oh, wow. Well, I do a lot of Ren Fair costumes. I'm a princess, I'm a gypsy, I'm a fairy. I actually work as another fairy at another festival and a couple other shows. But I've actually cosplayed every single Resident Evil.
Nice.
I cosplay Scarlet Witch, Harley, Cinderella, Elsa, Roulette from the Batman series, gosh, there's a lot of them.
Who else are you going to cosplay this weekend as?
This weekend, well, in the evening after I finish working, I work at the con until 7. I cosplay Marilyn Monroe.
Oh.
So,
nice.
yes. So
definitely going to find you for that. I need photos of that.
Yes. So, I'm actually going to be leaving early today, but tomorrow I will be.
It's probably very hard to get all that glitter off for that.
You know, it is.
Because you're very sparkly.
I am. Yeah. It's the pixie dust. You know,
Yeah.
it comes through my skin as a pixie.
You know, it's just there all the time. It's just constantly there all the time.
Where can everybody find you on social media and follow you?
Well, I'm Rachel Stidham on my STIDHAM on my Facebook, and you can find Frederick's Forge online on Facebook, as well as Crimson Chain, which is also the company I work for as well.
I'm very familiar with Crimson Chain. They're awesome people over there.
That's the sister company I work for. So yeah, just find me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram, Tiger Goddess 25, and yeah, have a great con.
Come out to Metrocon and meet her. She won't bite, I promise. She's
I
very
don't promise
friendly.